Hi guys and welcome back to Sports Garrett HD, welcome back to the Pentagon Challenge Series, but today we've got a live com against Beijing in the Cup. First of all though, we've got to recap how the season's gone so far, and also I made one transfer, and also as you can see we've now got a chairman who loves the club. That's because we had an internal takeover or promotion from within or whatever they call it. We had one of those, so nothing changes really financially, so nothing really interesting to be honest. Quite disappointing actually. Dick, I got rid of Dick because he was really annoyed because he wasn't playing. He wasn't playing because I couldn't get him in the team, and he was on a massive fat contract, so he was unhappy already. So I just went into private chat, pissed him off some more, and offered him a mutual termination. He accepted, so he's out the club. Means I have to replace him with somebody, so I brought in Oliveira. This guy he can play wing back, central midfield, left mid or wing, left wing, advanced midfielder wing thing, majiggy. And that's where he's going to play. He's going to be playing on the left wing a lot, unless I need him for wing backs when I play counter attack. Then he'll do that as well. But just an amazing player, 5-star potential he's got. He's like 4.5 star at the moment or something like that. So yeah, pretty incredible player. With regards to how the season's gone so far, things started really badly. Obviously the live com against Hangzhou Greentown, we lost 2-0. Then we beat Hainan Construction 3-2. We were 3-0 up and then conceded 2 late goals and almost messed that one up. Then we lost to Shandong Luwen and Luing Wubin, 1-0 to both of them. But then something changed. I don't know what it was. Something changed and we went amazing for an absolute age. We were just, it seems like unbeatable, because we beat Changchun Yati, and then we drew with Guangzhou Evergrande, and then we just continued to demolish all those who came before us until we lost to Beijing, a team we're playing today actually in the Cup. But we lost in the league to them 3-1, and it's important because they are in third in the league, which is where my objective is to finish in the league table this season, so we qualify for the Champions League. So we get rid of the whole scenario that we had last year where the game screwed me over. And then we lost. Then we beat Taijin Teda, and then we lost to Guangzhou Rene, a team who took my Champions League spot. So I was really pissed off with that one. Guangzhou RNF are in administration, and we managed to beat them. Then we demolished Chongqing Lifan 5-0 in the previous round of the Cup, and now today obviously we've got the game against Beijing. And missing big player actually, or he's on the bench. Da Silva's on the bench because he's just really fatigued. And also Wang Qiang, another big centre back for us, missing him. Zhao Hyang, very good midfielder for us, missing him. So we've got a couple of injury issues, should we say, at the moment. I'm actually going to give Oliveira a league start. I'm going to let Ying Hongbu had an amazing game last time, so we'll play him. And we'll bring Oliveira off the bench. I was really contemplating going for another striker, but I saw Oliveira and I was just like, I've got to have this kid. He's so good, so talented. I've got to have him. But I really was. I mean, I think it's Bruno Anjos, or something like that his name is. The one I think I've shown him before to you guys. But he is definitely still a target unless I can find someone better available in the summer window, or whenever it falls, the next transfer window, end of the season. Because Carlinhos is now into his 30s, and I just feel like someone a bit younger maybe. But we'll see. I mean, Carlinhos hasn't had a bad season. He's not a great season, but not bad. We could do with someone having a great season, to be honest, if we're gonna kick on. But what's really interesting actually this season is that both Shandong Luwen, Guangzhou Evergrande, and Guangzhou Rene, the team which took my Champions League spot, all of them got knocked out in the group stage of the Champions League. Finishing third in their groups, and in those 3 groups the South Korean team in those groups all qualified, and obviously all the Chinese teams didn't, but Luang Wubin, I think they won their group, and the South Korean team in that group didn't get through, but obviously the majority of the South Korean teams did get through, so it lends me to think again Korea is the place I need to be if I want to be go a long way in the Asian Champions League and get out of Asia, because the Chinese teams clearly can't do it. Although I back myself, if I was with Guangzhou Evergrande, I'd back myself to win it because the squad they've got is unreal. That was almost a good goal there, but we didn't quite get it in. I back myself, if I got a squad as talented as theirs with Lucas Barrios, for God's sakes, I'd back myself to win it quite comfortably as well, because I've looked through some of the other Asian teams, and they're nothing special. Oh, good save. Really good save there. I thought it was a certain goal. But because of the bad start we had to the season, we are currently 5 points off the pace of Beijing in the league, and third, as I said earlier, is my objective. 5 points is not a lot when you think about it, because we can make that up, but Beijing are third for a reason, which is because they're playing very well at the moment, and it's going to be very tough to beat them today in the cup. Obviously, I want to win the cup because I want to get my reputation up. If I get my reputation up, I can go to South Korea and get a good South Korean job and win the good effort, win the Champions League. But to win the cup, I've got to go through teams like Beijing, Guangzhou Evergrande, all the league teams basically. So sort of a rock and a hard place, but we're doing okay in the cup so far. Obviously, we've got to this stage, so if we can knock out Beijing, that would be awesome. But I wouldn't hold my breath, to be honest, because we aren't playing. I mean, we've done alright as of late, a couple of last games, but not other than the 5-0, but they're a rubbish team. But other than that, we're not convincing. We're having a really good run, but we're not convincing. Like, I don't get the sense that, oh, we'll win this one easily, we'll win this one easily. But I just sit there going, oh my god, we're going to concede. So I need to get to South Korea, guys. I need to, because this team is not adequate to compete in the Asia Champions League, I don't think, to be honest, because I can't attract good foreign players, really good ones. Don't you dare! Why is that a penalty? What the hell? Are you going to take the penalty while your player's injured there? No, you're physically going to take him off. Oh, 1-0 to them. That's happened a lot actually this season. Referees keep screwing me over, keep giving penalties away and stuff. Or they won't give me a penalty. But I've been watching some of the games on 3D, and some of the penalties are so blatant, and they just don't. I think UEFA have hired these officials and sent them to China. I think they're actually UEFA officials, because all the UEFA officials are cheats. There's just no way around it. In this year's Champions League, they've all cheated. Lots of the teams, not just the English teams, but they've cheated. It's blatant cheating. Teams that UEFA don't want in the league, or don't want in the competition. So I think they've sent them all to China. I think that's what it is. Maybe. We're going to blame it on that, actually. Kalinos do not having a very good game. Mama Ali get on. And also we'll put on Oliveira and put Yong Hambu off. Try something to try and get back in this game. My bloody director of football, actually, I just thought of it. I don't know why I thought of it, but my director of football is a bell end, to be honest, because what I've done, and you know the staff responsibilities, I've allowed him to do the contracts, because I don't plan to be here for very long, so I don't care if the team is financially particularly screwed. Not screwed, but not financially great. I don't care about making profits, to be honest. If I was, for example, with the QPR one, I handle all the contract negotiations myself, and because then I can get myself a good deal. I thought it was good there. It was a good defensive effort there, actually. So I can get myself the best deal. This director of football, Don or whatever his name is, or Dan or whatever his name is, the one I brought in, he keeps handing out massive contracts, bumper contracts to really rubbish players. Like, they're getting paid now into the thousands, and it's because of this that I've only got £1,500 left to spend on the wages, because he keeps handing out these bumper deals to players who don't. That's a good goal there by Milson. He keeps handing out these contracts to players who don't deserve them. Like, players who aren't even getting in my team, he's handing them £2,000 a week contracts. I'm like, you bellend, stop spending my money. I want to use this money to bring in good foreign players, and you keep giving it to players who I've never even heard of, who are just in my squad to make up numbers. He just keeps doing it. I'm contemplating stopping his responsibility for it, taking it away from him, but I really can't be asked to sit and go through all the contract negotiations, because I don't plan to be here that long. But it's just really frustrating. What were you doing, Yang Cheng? Really, what were you doing? You got to ask yourself that. What were you doing then? You ran to the player and then went to the left of him. Well, his right. So he went round you. Go on, Pang. Cross it. Oliveira, do something magical with it. Go on, it's your debut. Pong! Oh, they linked up. Oliveira found his man. and Pong hits it. Come on, 2-2. I can't play Hu Yu either in goal, because Hu Yu, he was good for the first couple of seasons. Then I realised what a good Chinese goalkeeper actually was, and that's this guy I've got in goal at the moment, because Hu Yu is eccentric. It's like 16 or 17 or something stupid. He's he does really stupid things all the time. I mean, what game was it? One game, he, oh god, I thought they were going to score then. They're going to score here though. I guarantee they'll score here. Go on. There you go. Instantly they score, and my battery's about to go. I need to find my charger. Come on. No, my wire's all caught up. And we lost the game. Can't get my bloody battery out, and we're lost the game. So we're at the cup. So definitely third is the only objective for this season. I'm a charger in. Done. Right, disappointed. I'm going to say assertively I'm very disappointed. What the hell? The defence are quite happy. Piss off. No, you're going to have a go at it too. And you were crap. Aggressively, actually. You were really bad. Good. Right, there we go. We're at the cup. So third is the only objective we've got. But I can't believe the missing the silver at the back probably really did have an effect on our defence. Yes, but look at my training. Look at the training, right? Ball control, but defensive positioning for the games. And I've only just set that like the weeks previous to ball control. It's been on defending, and yet we still concede loads of goals. It doesn't make sense, but I don't know. Maybe it's because my team are a bunch of bellends and keep running around and making stupid mistakes. But currently, you can see Beijing 30 points. We're on 25. So yeah, we've got to make up that ground, but we've got loads of time, to be honest. We've got 16 games, I believe it is, to go. All these games. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I can either A, qualify for the Asian Champions League myself, or B, somehow manage to talk my way into getting a job in South Korea. Is there any South Korean jobs actually available? Continental reputation though, so that'd be difficult to get the job. I might actually save this one and then see if I do get it. I'm going to do that. I'm going to have a quick look to see if I can't get that job. Busan also might get sack their manager. Actually, where are Sanyong? Yeah, I would take that one. Right, I'm going to save this save under 2 names, and then I'm going to try and get the job, and if I don't, jump back to this one. Because that's what you do in FM, because you always piss off the board if you go for another job. Right, that'll do for this episode. I will do that now. Leave a like for such a strong run of form, I guess, really, until the defeat today, which was unfortunate and going out the cup. But leave a like for that if you've enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys next time.